Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Tatum drives in. Outside Holiday. Knocks down the long J. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Coach wants to speak to his guys and maybe alter some of the game plan. The Thunder making a switch here. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Count it.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
The kick out to White. Six on the shot clock. To the inside. Tatum. The Thunder pull it in.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Williams misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Left side, Holiday. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And it's good for two.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
They kick it out to Porzingis. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And this is what they want to see from Porzingis, taking contact and completing the play.
Boston shooting their first free throw of the contest. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks. We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Pass to White. Back to Holiday. To the paint. And finished off by Tatum.
I mean, Holiday is a master of the fundamentals, using the tried and true pick and roll to create for his guys.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Now here's Tatum. Outside Holiday. Tatum with a screen. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said, they're all looking forward to the challenge.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Holiday. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Down low. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And so much power out of Tatum. Look at the elevation.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Three-pointer, Holiday. And Holmgren's got the ball here for the Thunder. Here's Williams. Another miss. He's 2 for 4.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter here. Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
I mean, what an athletic play for Holiday. Showing up the defense with a jam.
The three from Holmgren. Pass to Caruso. There's the three. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Brown with it. Outside Holiday. Inside. Here's Tatum. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Tatum's got 6.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Williams into the lane. And the layup is good. 9 points in the game.
Well, you got to love the finger roll. Always looks so smooth.
And here's Brown for 3. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Thunder leading by 6. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And here are the Celtics. They kick it out to Porzingis. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
And stolen by Holiday. And they're on the break. Here's Tatum. Pass to Holiday. Back to Tatum. That's tipped. And stolen by Caruso. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. So it's Oklahoma City now, following the bucket by Boston. Pass to Williams. Now here's Holmgren. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's Tatum. White for 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And there's the screen. Outside, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
To the middle. Dort with a steal. Caruso with it. Now guarded by White. And Williams punches it home.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Well, Stan, when you look at the history of undrafted players, few have been as impactful as Alex Caruso.
And you have to love the way he's done it, Brian. Grinded his way through the G League, won a championship, and now he's a first-team all-defense guy. Quite a story.
Outside, Brown. Tatum looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Porzingis. Operating inside, Porzingis.
And that's why he's the unicorn. Never know what kind of magic Porzingis will pull out.
Here's Holmgren. And here's Dort. Defended by Brown. Here's Holmgren.
Lockdown defense by Porzingis. When he moves his feet to get in position, his length is unbelievable.
To the paint. KP wrecks the rim.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, left side. Clock at 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Holiday. The Thunder with another miss. Celtics trail by 8. On the wing, Tatum. Outside, Brown. Pass to Holiday. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Just 4 to shoot. Hartenstein pulls it in. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Outside Tatum.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander powers his way to the rim.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's Oklahoma City now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Wallace outside. Back to Hartenstein. The three is up. And it's Cornette with a rebound. White with it. Now Wiggins defending. To the inside. Cornette. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Cornette's got 5 points in the quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Thunder leading by 7. Here's Holmgren. Big Ted throwing it down.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Pass to Cornette. Outside, Brown. Sends it home from three-point land. Brown's got 5 now.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And they go to the intentional foul. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. That one goes in. Give him 8.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for him.
Here's Cornette. And he banks in the layup. Cornette's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
Pass to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Celtics trail by 6. Tatum with it. Caruso covers. And stolen by Williams. Here's Holmgren. Down low. Holmgren drops it in.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Inside. The steal. Right side, White. Down low. And stolen by Holmgren. He's all alone. Oh, my goodness.
What a dunk.
and so agile there on the break. I mean, you got to appreciate hunger and hustling to capitalize in these situations.
Pass to White. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. White's got 6.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum. Fires for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
You gotta respect the response from Tatum. I mean, this guy just loves to compete.
Williams from long range. Holiday grabs the miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Hey, Jaylen Brown spikes it through.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Five on the clock. Back to Cornet. Shoots over Holmgren. Cornet can't hit. Thunder leading by 3. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And Boston has possession. To the inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Oklahoma City foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Tipped away. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's the Thunder leading by 3. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Celtics trail by 3. The drive by Holiday. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Williams with the screen. Six to shoot. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. No luck on that one. Good D by Porzingis. Tatum with it. Hartenstein covering. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Second team foul.
Porzingis in the post. Inside. Tatum. Tatum drops the hammer.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They trail by 3. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
To the paint. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. He's still feeling it. That one off the back iron and out. Boston trailing. Right side White. Pass to Tatum. Here's Porzingis. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Porzingis misses. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Williams. From deep. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Pass to Tatum. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from Coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Thunder with a lead. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound Boston. Brown with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. To the middle. Now here's White. Porzingis sets a screen. It's tipped. And stolen by Caruso. Jumps up. Here's Williams. And he lays it in off the breakaway. And the Thunder lead by 4. Here's Holiday. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Inside. Knocked loose. And stolen by Williams. And here's the fast break. Misses the 3. Outside, Brown. To the inside. Porzingis. Great D that time from Holmgren. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Williams on the wing. Back to Holmgren. Banked it in off the glass.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
.105 left to the 4th. Here's Porzingis. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Here's Tatum. Inside. Porzingis in the post. Count it!
And it's Porzingis at 7'3", a monster to go to late in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, they gave him the mid-range. Smart idea to take that one.
Now here's Tatum. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Great D that time from Holmgren.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And there's a 3-second violation. From deep, Holmgren. No good. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Grant Hill, stand.
2K25.